a series of major events right now involving Israel and Hezbollah. And much of the world is rejoicing that Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah for over 30 years, has been killed, along with many other senior leaders of Hezbollah. I mean, you're talking about one after another, after another, after another, after another, taken out. Others are saying, no, this was a terrorist act by Israel. This is in Beirut, in Lebanon. This is a terrorist act. And with the pagers exploding and then the walkie-talkies the next day, you're talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of injuries and a number of fatalities. Some are saying this was a terrorist act. Others are saying this is Israel doing what it does best to protect its people. What should we make of this? Well, I wrote an article. You can read it on our website, thelineoffire.org. I wrote an article which was titled, and it asked this very question. I'll give you the exact title. Title is the IDF committing terrorist acts against Hezbollah? There's a discussion in the Talmud, in Tractate Sanhedrin 72a, talking about laws of self-defense. And specifically, it says, if someone rises to kill you, rise up and kill him first. So if you know someone is coming into your home to kill you, then you can rise up and kill that person first. That's Talmudic law. And you understand the mentality of it. If you know they're actually coming to do it, now it can be applied to, okay, if you've got enemies marching towards your city, let's just picture this, all right? You are besieged. In your particular city, there are terrorists who are coming to destroy you. They're coming to kill you, to kill the men, to rape the women, to take the children captive. That's what they're coming to do. You know, they are an enemy force coming your way. Or you're in World War II, and the Nazis are marching towards. So they are marching towards you. What do? Well, you stop them. You do your best to stop them along the way. If they're going to kill you, this is war, right? You kill them first. I mean, no one's going to argue with that, right? You don't say, well, let them shoot first. Let them kill a few people first. No, if you can take them out first, you do it, obviously. So Israel has operated by that principle. And Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cited this with reference to the killing of Hassan Nasrallah. He used this very principle. And he said this in his speech in Hebrew. The one who rises to kill you, rise and kill him first. The state of Israel has eliminated the arch-terrorist Hassan Nasrallah. We have settled accounts with the man responsible for the murder of countless Israelis and many citizens of other nations, including hundreds of Americans. Nasrallah was not just another terrorist, he was the terrorist. Now here's the thing. This is not a matter of if someone comes to kill you, rise and kill him first. This is a matter of someone who's been trying to kill you and killed you for years and years and years and years. Hezbollah, which is Iranian-based in terms of its ideology, and Hassan Nasrallah studied in Iran, Lebanese, but studied in Iran, Shia Muslims, but inspired by Ayatollah Khomeini's vision and full of Israel hatred, said that Israel is like a cancerous tumor that must be removed. So they set up as a resistance movement against Israel after invasion of Lebanon in the early 1980s. And then since then, that has been what they do. They attack Israel, they attack others, they are terrorists. And they began attacking Israel, the most recent bombardment on October 8th, directly after the Hamas attack. Now, they claim to not know about the Hamas attack. Either way, they now begin to attack the very next day. What you need to understand, friends, is that there is much rejoicing in the Arab world, in the Muslim world, over the death of Nasrallah. I saw this clip. I'm going to play it for you now on Al Jazeera News. So this is Muslim-based news. This is going to be anti-Israel bias. But this is what they're reporting as they're sharing details. Some praising Nasrallah. Now he's the latest martyr. But listen to this.
Hassan Nasrallah reached the peak of his popularity after the war with Israel in 2006. He was seen as a hero, not just in Lebanon, but beyond. Standing up to Israel is what defined him and his Iranian-backed group for years. But that changed when Hezbollah sent fighters to Syria, when an uprising began threatening President Bashar al-Assad's rule.
The resistance can't stand with its arms folded while its back's broken. If Syria falls in the hands of the US, the Israelis and the Takfiris, then the resistance will be besieged.
This was a turning point. Nasrallah was no longer seen as a leader of a resistance movement, but a leader of a Shia party fighting for Iranian interests. He was labeled a terrorist by Arab countries. Even before involvement in the war in Syria, Nasrallah failed to convince many in the Sunni Muslim Arab world that his movement was not behind the assassination of Lebanon's former Prime Minister Rafiq al-Hariri in 2005. An international tribunal indicted 4 members of the group. One was later convicted.
So here, did you hear this? Other Arab nations regarded Nasrallah as a terrorist. And Hezbollah has brought terrible suffering on the people of Lebanon. They have not enhanced Lebanese life and culture. They have not enhanced lifestyles. They have not improved things for the people. They moved into areas, civilian neighborhoods. They have launched bombardments from there. And in many ways, they have hurt the people of Lebanon. Yes, they have a political party. Yes, they're popular in certain circles. But there are plenty who are glad that Israel did what Israel did. In fact, on the other side of the break, what I want to do is play some clips for you from celebrations in the Middle East. There are even celebrations in Iran, which is even more controversial because that makes it anti-government as well, celebrating the death of Nasrallah. There are many Arabs and Muslims today glad that Israel did what it did. This is a matter of someone who was on your border for decades, attacking you to the point that right now there's still over 80,000 Israelis in the north. They can't live in their homes because of the constant bombardment from Hezbollah. It was a Hezbollah missile just some weeks back that went astray and ended up hitting a children's soccer game in the Druze village in northern Israel, killing 12 children. This is Hezbollah. This is who we're dealing with. This is who Israel's taking out.